Hello guys, welcome to Cache. This is your Silver 1 tips and tricks for Cache. Now as a Silver 1 player, players play very differently than a lot of other kind of pro players, other people who play the game differently. And this is going to help you catch your Silver 1 players that you are fighting against off guard as a T. This will throw the CTs off and allow you to just take a site for free while they run away and panic. So, as a T, you're going to want to come up to this wall, crouch down, get in between this little butt crack right here. Whether you are the door player or not the door player, it doesn't matter. It will help your door player. You're going to want to line up this little corner with the bottom of your screen. Right? You get that? So right here, I'm Silver 1 by the way. Right over here. And then you're going to want to aim up towards this part. Like this railing, like this railing support, and make sure that this is on the bottom of your screen, and then line up with this railing. And there's multiple different kinds of smokes you can throw here. You can throw a smoke that mainly covers the top of ladder, but at the end of the day, your players coming out of A main T spawn kind of have a gap, so the closer you are to this railing, you can only go as far as maybe to this door right here, to this door panel. But line up this with the bottom of your screen. Slide over to the left so you're on this railing right here. And then you just go on, just remember, I'll show the two different versions. I'll show the one where it's a little bit to the side of this railing. You can tell you're on the right railing because it's not at the end of the railing yet. Or like not the end of this panel or whatever this is. So make sure it's like on the far left side, but still on the panel, because this one's out towards the sky, right? So this one still has the panel behind it. Make sure you line up the bottom right there. I'm Silver 1. Right over here, a little bit to the right. If you look at the grenade camera, you can see the difference. So if you keep going right and right and right, the smoke gets deeper and deeper and deeper until it will no longer waterfall down into A, which you don't want. So I wouldn't recommend throwing it as far as you can, because at the end of the day, you just don't need a waterfall smoke. Again, you're playing against silvers. They won't know how to react to the waterfall, so you can run on site and just annihilate them. So here, line it up with the pillar basically, a little bit to the right, because if you go a little bit too far, it lands on the window. So make sure you're a little bit to the right of it. The bottom of your screen's lined up with that little like stain on the very bottom, by the way. So like on this part, if you can look at the bottom of my screen, you line it up perfectly with that. And then with the railing, and a little bit to the right of this pole, like the railing support beam, you throw this and you run. Make sure you keep your gun out here, because enemies always can rush this door. And this is the smoke that you will get. It covers like the ladder room. It blocks a support line from truck. It even blocks this side. And this is how you can improve your cache gameplay. There even is another smoke that you can drop over here too for your next lineup. But this will require you to have a teammate to drop you smoke over here. So you just got to be careful, you know. So if you're lined up, we have that previous smoke, which I'll show you again. Line it up on this railing, and then just M1 it. You don't have to jump throw or do anything. It lands in that same spot. And now for the next one, you're going to want to aim a little bit like above this one right here, like this AC unit. You want to line yourself up with it. And then you're going to want to line up with the bottom or like top of this lamp at the bottom of your screen. And then you M1. And now what this would look like from door player, this will help a lot, by the way. Door, you'll have your waterfall smoke here. You can clear the top. Make sure you clear the forklift first, because people don't hold this angle up here. Once you clear forklift, clear this top left, because people don't sit in this bottom right. And this is what this smoke looks like, allowing you basically to come out. And you also can, while this smoke is fading now, but you can lurk through this smoke right here. And it does go deep enough if I rethrow it. Whoops. If I rethrow last grenade, and I show what that looks like with the lurk, it'll land here, You can lurk through this smoke. You can catch anyone not paying attention off guard, because a lot of times when this smoke lands, a lot of your Silver 1 enemies will swing out here to try and see if they have any other view. They might even reposition to over there for no reason. So this will allow you to basically get a free lurk out the back. Make sure you clear this corner before you jump on this railing. There you go. And now you have a perfect view of the entire A site, besides from this back wall, which your A teammates can clear if they come out of main. Just be careful, because sometimes people can be holding this top part. You can also be holding from down here. So make sure you're ready to engage with a player coming up from mid. They can also go up ladder. So just take little tight clears and make sure you're actually clearing ladder. You can sit here and you can see any guy that goes up ladder from back here, but then you leave yourself open to the right. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is retaking A, or not really retaking, but this is you taking A as T. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for the follows, guys.